Well, it's an overcast Monday, and I've got no complaints whatsoever because we've had weeks of dry weather, and it's been damn hot with very little rain. And normally this is the wet season, and you get that relief of having rain coming in and tempering the heat. But we've been in an extreme heat situation defined by the Weather Bureau for at least a week or so, and it's quite draining. So I'm very happy to have constant rain happening today. Top temperature today of only 28 degrees apparently, which is fantastic compared to say 33, 34 degrees. So yeah, it's it's really relieving, especially considering I was getting over my cold. Still am actually, still got a bit of a cough. I can't seem to shake that. It's annoying because I love to have my coffee, Vietnamese style coffee in the morning, but just sipping it. Every time I sip just a little bit of liquid, I have involuntary coughing. So it's pretty annoying, but hopefully that'll clear up. And the major milestone at least last week, was finally getting the Vietnam visa. So that's a weight off my mind. So now it's just a matter of me going down to Brizzy and catching the plane to Saigon, and I'll be back in Vietnam, which will be quite nice. Not sure what the weather's going to be like here. It's very hard to pick. I've had summers here where it's been quite nice, and I haven't had to use my aircon once, but this time, virtually every day or night in January, I've had to, before I go to bed around 10ish, I've had to turn the aircon on. Probably won't have to do it today, I'd say. This is actually 28 degrees is quite nice, and the lowest temperature would be about 24. But the point is, it doesn't heat up so much to turn the house into an oven, and that's the big advantage. So it should be much more pleasant. Oh, look, I haven't had much to really report this week. It's been pretty quiet. I haven't gone out and done much. I've been pretty stuffed with, like I say, getting over the cold and just battling the heat. So I really haven't done much. I did go down to the Palm Cove hotel on last Friday. Sid and I had a drink there. I really like it there because it's an unrenovated place, much more homey than Trinity Beach. Trinity Beach has got the view. It's on the water, the Trinity Beach Tavern. But what it doesn't have is that sort of old Queenslander type of beer garden type feel, which is what you've got at the Palm Cove. How's it called? I'm not sure if it's called Palm Cove Tavern or just pub or whatever. I'm not sure, but it's under the same ownership as the Trinity Beach Tavern, so you get the same discounts. You can even get the ginger beer, which I wasn't aware of, but you can get all the same drinks there. But I just find it's a little more laid back and a bit more old worldy, and I sort of like that. It's just so it was actually quite a pleasant place, especially on a sunny day. It was quite nice to be down there. So Yorkie's knob seems to be going out of this way to annoy the crap out of me. Just as soon as they joined up for a membership, now they've removed the tentacle salad, which is an Asian salad with grilled squid, and it was just delicious, fantastic meal. They've just changed their menu because I was going to go down there last Wednesday, but I decided no way if they don't have the tentacle salad on. So they seem to always do that to me there. It's a shame because I think it's one of the best pub meals I've ever had, but they seem to persist in pulling it off the menu. Oh well, what can you do? But so I've been mainly eating at home, and which is a bit of a drag. I'm looking forward to going overseas and trying a variety of different foods, or at least not having to cook my own food. Just be a nice change. And I've been watching a few YouTube channels of people talking about different street food options in Vietnam, and there's quite a few things I can try that I haven't actually experienced before. and I need to be a bit more adventurous and try those. So we'll see how we go. The other thing I've noticed is also a lot of people that are just so down on the UK. There's quite a few YouTubers that are posting videos sort of lamenting the state of play in the UK and wanting to get out. Apparently a lot of people are wanting to get out. A lot of millionaires have left. I think I saw some figure that like 10,000 millionaires, there's been a net emigration away from the UK, and people refer to the UK with terms like dystopian. I see that quite a bit. They've got real problems there, and I think there probably will be a political change at some stage this year. The leadership, anyway, of the current Labor Party who's in power, I don't think Starmer will last, but we'll see. We'll see. It's hard to pick politics. One would hope that the war in Ukraine will finish, and at least Trump is using one of the major weapons, and he's basically going to pump so much oil into the international market that the price of oil is going to drop so much that Putin won't be able to fund his war machine, which will be a good thing in my opinion. We can only hope anyway. Look, if you enjoy what I've got on offer here, there won't be that much this week. It's been pretty quiet, and I really just struggling to put together an episode this time round. But if you do like it, please give me thumbs up, comment, and consider subscribing. Yeah, I know, like I say, I'll probably get more exciting when I get overseas. I've got a bit more of interest to actually show you, but at this stage, it's I'm enjoying the wet weather and the cool change that we're experiencing. It's wonderful. It's Monday, just heading off to the GP to get some prescriptions. Oh, a bit of a hassle leaving because I couldn't find my other set of keys. I'm down to one set of keys in my wallet, so if I lose that, I'm totally stuffed. I've got no idea what happened to them, but I'm really getting fed up. This is the third set of keys since I've moved up to Kawara that I've lost. Prior to that, I didn't have these hassles. I don't know what it is with the area, but it's yeah. Hopefully I can locate these ones. I couldn't find the previous set. So yeah, it's a real hassle. So that's why I put the other keys in my wallet, because that way I wouldn't lose them. And that has worked. But if I put it in the top pocket of my shorts, that seems to be not a great place. Because I couldn't find them in my backpack, and that's where I normally have my backup set. So at least it's not sunny today. It's been very hot weather, and this is overcast, so it takes a bit of the sting off, which is good because I haven't walked any distance for a week because I've had that cold. So finally the cold seems to have gone. The major benefit, apart from the fact I can actually walk, is that I can actually swallow liquids without coughing every time. It's very annoying. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with that. So my next battle is finding out if I can get that visa for Vietnam. Of course, when you look through the forums about that, some people having hassles with it, others say never had an issue. It really pisses you off. You think, well, why am I getting targeted? What have I done wrong? I mean, I actually did have a good run getting the e-visa for quite a number of years, and then they moved it across to a new ministry, and that's where the issues have begun. So I know how buggy that system is, and I think that it's not just me. I think there's a lot of people that are having hassles there, and it can get to the stage where you think, well, why bother going there? If they're going to make it that hard to get into your country, we think there are other options in Southeast Asia. So, and I'm not convinced that I will get the visa on Tuesday, which is probably the normal time frame, about 3 working days. No guarantees at all. No idea. If just fingers crossed territory. Yeah, it's not too bad out. It's not hot. So I'm handling it fairly well. Other thing is annoying today is that the Liquorland hasn't got a 10% sale. They haven't had one for probably about 3 weeks now. I understand it before Christmas and New Year's, but I thought they might want to try to drum up some business now, but maybe they're waiting till the end of the holidays, till school holidays finish or something. I don't know. But yeah, I won't buy a bulk amount. I might just pop into Liquorland though and just pick up a bottle of red or maybe some tawny, the old port. That's usually on special anyway, so I'll just see whether yeah, the Wolf Glass $7 bottle of port's quite good to read usually, but I think it's about $9 if it's not on special. It's pretty cheap, but that just makes a nice change from drinking red wine. Anyway, we'll just see what's on offer. After I finally get myself the anti-statin meds, I've just about run out. I've got about 6 days left, so I've got plenty of eye drops and I've got repeats of those, thank God. They're more important, I guess, but they're both important. I need to take both lots of them. So yeah, birds are happy. I like the wetter weather. Yeah, every time I come to Coast Watchers for, say, a medical appointment, I seem to cop bloody bad weather. It wasn't raining when I'd left the house today, but it seems to have totally settled in now. I just can't take a trick. We'll just see how we go. Might have to tough it out. It looks like it's fairly settled though. Well, it's another warm one on a Thursday morning as I'm approaching midday. Just going to go down and get the bus. I'll be getting a lift back from the city today, which will be nice because Sid has to get he's got to register his trailer or something like that anyway. It's not an area that I have any expertise in at all, considering I don't drive, but he has to do that. One major headache was alleviated yesterday. I finally got my Vietnam visa through the mail, or on a PDF file to be exact. So I'll get a printout made of that, and all the details seem to check out okay. And so that's been a saga that's dragged on almost 2 weeks. I didn't actually get the okay until 8:30 at night. There is a 3-hour difference between Australia and Vietnam, and they must do all the visas at the end of the day. So it would have been about 5:30 their time. So, but I was looking all day for it, and nothing had come through. And I thought, well, I thought it should have come through the day before. I thought not Wednesday, but Tuesday, because I'd made the alteration to the name on Friday, but early morning, probably before they'd even started business. So I thought they had 3 business days already, which I would have thought be more than enough. But no, they dragged it out till 4 business days to actually get it done. And whether that has something to do with the annual Tet holidays coming up pretty soon, that may well be the case. There might be a big demand for visas or whatever, but the bottom line is that now I've got the visa. That was my major headache. I was actually seriously considering just cancelling the whole holiday, because I was starting to lose faith in my ability to get that visa. So, but luckily I was being a little pessimistic, and things worked out. But you know, if I was going to Thailand, I wouldn't have any of these hassles, because they just stamp your visa, and I think my understanding is now it's actually 60 days you've got access without having to apply for any visas. So that's a huge improvement on Vietnam. I mean, it's good that Vietnam's got 90-day visas, but it's not the easiest process. There's lots of stuff-ups that occur. I mean, Sid was telling me that he also applied for a member card at Yorkie's Knob boathouse, and they actually gave him a card with my name on it. Work that one out, with the same number. So the girl's obviously stuffed up the processing of it, and it actually has duplicated, because I got mine before him, and I think that's all that's happened, is that they've issued him with mine as well. So he's got an identical membership card to me with my name on it. So I mean, it's a minor inconvenience. I'm sure they can fix it up on the spot, because they print them out on request anyway. So I think it's going to be a major issue, but still, he's had a lot of hassles with the medical bureaucracy, because he moved from Sunshine Coast up here, and it's caused issues with specialists and what have you. So things like that should be pretty easy these days, especially with all the computerisation. They don't seem to be that much easier, and maybe it's just because they're always going to hit the... there's going to be a human involved there, and that's where the problem's going to apply. Although we think we're all going to be pretty redundant the way AI is going. They're saying that basically nearly all jobs are going to be out the window, and not just menial jobs either. Talking about doctors and lawyers as well. So yeah, major ramifications there. Anyway, hopefully the bus is here soon. Yeah, just when you think you've seen everything on kinetic buses, throw you another curveball today. I tried to actually pay for my fare. I went to, when I got on the bus, I showed the driver a $2 coin, and I asked for a one-way ticket. There's only two tickets. There's either a daily or a one-off. And then I said, because he didn't seem to get it, I just said 50-cent ticket. And again, just no sort of recognition from him whatsoever. So I just made the assumption he wasn't collecting fares, because a kid got on just before me, and I wasn't sure whether he'd paid or not. So I assumed that that was the case, because it does happen quite a bit with that particular bus. So then I'm sitting in the bus, and other people are getting on board, and I'm noticing that they're paying money. They're getting tickets. And I'm thinking, well, what did I do wrong? I told the guy what I wanted, and he just gave me a blank stare. So just very bizarre. The whole thing is just very weird. And the other thing is, I don't think the aircon was working on the bus. The only good thing is you didn't have a dickhead with a boombox down the back. That was the biggest bonus, actually. But yeah, every time I go on the bus, something weird happens, and that was it today.